Today we're going to take a look at Duradero, the boot that promises a wide toe box for comfort and a free resole, but are they actually worth it? These are the Duradero Wax Haw Waterproof. I think I paid around 220 bucks for them. Now the insole on these is removable, and they say that they're premium soft PU insoles. Now there's a proprietary orange midsole for shock absorption. Basically, this is made from a slightly spongy PVC material. On the bottom, we have a 360-degree Goodyear Storm Welt, which is holding on a Merrimack sole. The leather is 2mm full grain drum dyed cowhide. Duradero also offer a free shipping on these and a 30-day return window. Arch support is there, but it's nothing crazy. And then the heel counter on these is a little squishier than I would prefer. I really like to be locked into my heel. Break-in was a few days on these, and where I really noticed it was this spot right here on your ankle, where that leather has to eventually soften up. The one thing that I'll say about these is that they are nice and squishy, so there's a lot of give to these, which is really nice for those of us who are, in our 40s or maybe 50s who want a little bit of extra cushion with each step for our knees. But usually what that means is that they're gonna wear out a little bit quicker. But that's where Duradero offers that resole, and I think we're gonna get into that a little bit later, but you're definitely not gonna take these things hiking or anything like that. You don't have the traction, but if you're standing on concrete all day, I know a lot of steel workers like their wedge sole boots, they're gonna be just fine. The leather on these is okay, it's nothing to write home about. It's 2mm compared to the 2.2 or 2.5 that you get from like a Red Wing or a Thorogood. I've never worn a waterproof boot that's been like this that hasn't been kind of stifling. I mean, your feet are gonna sweat in these more than they will with naked leather boots, right? With no insulation or lining at all. On the resole, they used a Duradero branded sole rather than the Merrimack. I don't know if they're the same spec or not, but that's just something to note. These were sent back for the resole February 20th, so just about 2 months. So that's something to consider with these. Well, I'd say the upgrade from these would be the Thorogood 1957 series, like the 6-inch waterproof mock toe with the max wear wedge. This is kind of the benchmark. If you want a little bit more comfort, my bet would be the Keen Utility Cincinnati 6-inch. Now, if you're looking for something like this on a little bit more of a budget, my bet would be the Carolina Amp 6-inch waterproof mock toes. So who are these boots for? I think the big thing working against Duradero right now is that they don't have that history that Red Wing, Thorogood, a lot of these other brands do. They have that name recognition, but these guys are the new kids in the blocks. So would I recommend them? Yeah, I would recommend them to somebody who really put on a lot of miles and could take advantage of that resole. That being off the table though, they're just basically as good as any other factory boot. They're not bad, but they're not gonna blow your socks off. And would I say you should come over to these if you're very happy with your Thorogoods or your Red Wings? Maybe, if you're wearing through the soles on them like crazy. So let me know what you think. If you have any experience with these things, please let me know in the comment section below.